Welcome to the Evening Shift Podcast.
Thank you and welcome to the Evening Shift Podcast. I am Ethan.
Malachi.
And David.
And today we are joined by one of our greatest buddies, Ty.
Hello, everyone.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All dump trunk, very little brains.
Whack.
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 Whack indeed. We'll get into that in a little bit. David doesn't understand what that joke is. So we're going to go ahead and clock in and let's get started, shall we? Ty, why don't you, what do you do for work now? Just to kind of put it in perspective.
I'm just a diesel mechanic, trailer mechanic, lawn guy. Over the whole entire maintenance department of the separate companies that are tied to the shop. It's a whole headache in itself.
What's your actual title nowadays? I don't think I've ever asked you.
Diesel mechanic.
Grease monkey.
Grease monkey. I'm technically my own foreman because they have a little title on my office door that says shop foreman.
But you're kind of the catch-all.
All right, everybody, we're at the 1 minute mark, so we can cuss now, too, by the way.
Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
sweet.
But yeah, and you've done mechanic work for a while, as far as I can tell. And you were even one of the few people I know that actually went to school to do that.
Yeah, I've been in the trades for a total of 4 to 5 years right now. The trade school I went to was Universal Technical Institute, also known as UTI.
You're in
Funny.
your track
Christ.
infection.
Yeah.
Thanks for
you.
explaining the
Got it.
joke, Grandpa. We appreciate it.
Eat my whole ass, Ethan. The whole
Yeah.
ass.
Don't
Left
tempt
to
me
right.
with a good time, bro.
Left to right.
Hey.
Eat it the long way.
I'll polish it.
Yeah. Right, if you can get past the hair, bro.
There is very little hair on my ass. Thank you very much.
I don't
could
think
braid
we
mine,
needed
bro.
to hear that. But, yeah,
I can
no.
show you.
Hold on, we're getting a little
yeah.
off track.
Yeah.
Hold on, do I need to play the sound? I feel like I need to play the sound. Which sound was it again? Ah,
We're
yeah, that
adults
one.
here. We can handle it.
That was the we're getting off topic sound.
Ah,
Yeah. And so we have work history dating back to the undisclosed travel stop that we cannot say the name of due to legal reasons.
correct.
So try not to say that. Also, don't name a whole lot of people. They don't work for the company anymore. I don't give a shit. We'll do first names only. We don't need to be giving anybody somebody's social security number off, you know.
I could.
That is wild. But all right, yeah. And when did you start working at that travel stop with us in our truck care?
I started working for in.
Oh my
damn it,
God.
Ty. You had one job.
Oh, sorry.
You're good, Ty. We can edit it out.
So I started working for this specific company in 2021.
Yeah. I remember you did you start on our overnights, was it?
I started off as the morning shift, transitioned over to evening, and then whenever I first got enrolled at Universal Technical Institute, they put me on overnights.
I forget, did you choose to do the overnight while doing that or no?
I would say I did because it lined up with my school schedule at the time.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
So it's like I'd go to work the overnight shift from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then I'd change, get ready, go to drive to Irving to Universal Technical Institute. And I'll hop on 20, 80, spend forever in a day on 635.
Post Ethan here, recording from the headset. Sorry about that audio. Some of the things that Ty says is a little much for YouTube and some of the other recording platforms we use, so unfortunately I have to take some of this out. You'll probably hear this message again. We thank you for your patience.
Yeah, so I get there at around 10,
Can I keep that in?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in.
around 10:30. Start class at around 11. Finish at 5. Drive home. Get there at around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Sleep, kinda. And then I'd wake up at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Get dressed, get ready, and do it all over again for Monday through Friday.
Yeah, he did that for a while because he was doing it when I transferred over.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then thankfully I'm glad whenever COVID hit, because that caused our whole entire schedules to get changed around. And I was able to talk to my supervisor at the time to get it swapped over. And it helped me out a whole lot. I was still Monday through Friday. it was a lot better than overnights.
Oh, hey, take it from me, man. You know my whole overnight story. I was on there for a long time.
And the part that pissed me off the most, because I was Monday through Friday on overnights at the time, and our friend that we all love and enjoy, Mr. Riley.
I'm gonna bleep out his last name.
God damn it, Ty.
That's my first time at this.
Hey,
Second.
Okay.
First podcast, all right?
Hey, it is, you know what? My first one was bad too.
Because poor little Rai, whenever we're doing the perimeter cans, especially after rain, they get all big and heavy and stuff, and poor Riley. And it's like he's 110 pounds soaking
He was
wet.
so small. He was.
And then so he leave it for me. And then whenever I'm just trying to be all He-Man over here, trying to grab the can, lift it up, and next thing you know, I got other people's juices flowing down my leg. I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
Just like Ethan's mom.
That's one on the counter.
Got it.
Remind me if y'all don't see it on the actual video that I put on the counter because I feel like this one's gonna be full of them.
Oh yeah, because now he's actively searching for him since he missed him in the second
yeah,
episode.
no, he's looking for it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So to go back to Ty, we have juices flowing down legs.
Yeah, and then after when I finally got transitioned over to evening shift from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m.
you're my bitch now at that point.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's when you and me officially met too, was when you got transitioned to the evening shift.
Yes, sir. And then so instead of that whole stupid routine, I would wake up at 8, get to school around 10:30. Class starts at 11. I would finish at around 2, like between 1 and 2. No, it was 1 o'clock when we finished because the days were cut shorter. And then I'd make the 2-hour drive back to specific workplace and do it all over again.
Undisclosed workplace.
Undisclosed.
I was making a joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what we were having.
I wasn't
the
correcting
whole
you that
second
time.
Episode was just it's easier on Ethan if he
It's
doesn't.
okay.
look at
I
it,
screwed up on the second episode.
He messed up on the first one too. I didn't censor something.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times.
I don't know
I
if you
heard
heard that. Yep. Mm-hmm. I got
And
really good at the censors.
The best part
You are.
about going to the evening shift, because one of my old mentors, Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Mike.
Wait a minute.
Big Mike.
Yeah, you know his condition. Okay.
Mhm. And so I go there. He'd ask me about what I learned. And I tell him everything that I learned. And it's like on certain spots that we missed, or like our instructors missed to cover over, he was there to fill it in. Because Mike was just a buttload of information. to say
Yeah,
the
he
least.
was like he taught me how to do a wheel seal.
Mm-hmm.
A store side shift lead who just
Yeah.
had way too much fucking time on his hands a couple of evenings, and so just went down there to bullshit with the truck care guys. He's like, I was probably one of the only like actual management y'all saw 9 times out of 10, even for like daytime crew. Not a whole lot of managers would go down to the truck care.
After you left, I was down there so much they thought I was an OM or a DM
Yeah.
because I was there so much.
Like, you know, I tried to make that a standard. It's like,
Yep.
hey, like we need to have good relationship with our guys that are, you know, doing all this hard fucking work. And like, I'd even bring y'all fucking coffee and hot chocolate when it was like 20 degrees outside at night. I'd run down there with a huge thing of hot chocolate or coffee for everybody.
Those
Yeah,
were
no, I
the
remember you used to come
days.
ask me for drink carriers and shit.
Yeah, I'd go run them down a whole bunch of drinks because, you know, they're still fucking working in that. And yeah, Mike was amazing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
solid
love
A
that
plus
man.
fucking dude.
Yeah, because he worked for, excuse me, throughout the early mornings of his youth, he was working at a company called Caterpillar. He was there for about 10 years, and then he was in management at USA Truck, if I do believe so. And then he switched over to FedEx Freight for about damn close to 20 years,
And-
had the master mechanic title.
I was about to say, he was working on their trucks, right?
And he was really good about what he did. And it's like he knew everything back to back. It's like, and here we are, like some of the newer guys trying to look up on YouTube because, you know, we're YouTube ASC certified. And it's like, and Mike, we didn't have to do that. We just had to call him or ask him, and he knew everything.
Yeah. And then you became one of my. I think you were actually my first evening shift mechanic that like got hired on, because like I had other people that had been there for years and years and years, like Micah and whatnot. And then you were the first one that actually was like in our generation that that was like our mechanic. So it was like you, me, Nick, that we interfaced quite a bit. And I really don't remember what the first thing was or what happened that ended up you and me becoming good friends.
Trauma. It was probably
Trauma
always
bonding?
Something.
Trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe when I realized that, like, oh, this guy's making some really dark fucking jokes and some really dumb jokes. It's like, yeah, we could be.
Oh
we could be
my
alright.
god, I don't think did I say it on recording or was it before we started recording? My favorite story about Ty. Remember
know
the
if we
one
s-
about the dads and there was the two gentlemen at the checkout?
I don't think. No, I don't think you. No.
Oh,
yes.
did.
Yes.
But
yeah,
was
I
it
remember
wasn't
that
on
one.
recording, was it?
I don't think
No,
so,
'cause
and I
we-
don't
we
know
can't
if it
tell
needs.
that
I don't
one.
think it
We
needs to be on
cannot tell
recording.
that one.
Not right now.
Bro.
I'll tell you about it.
Hey,
after.
hey, I'll get like a Patreon set up and we can share some of the more
Yeah, the dark.
Unhinged
the
stuff.
unhinged stories that
Yeah.
aren't safe for local consumption or public consumption.
I want you to know though that was like 3 or 4 years ago, and to this day I still tell that story. Most epic thing I've ever witnessed.
I don't remember what it was about.
I'll tell you about it later. You'll remember it.
Okay.
Just making sure you're facing the mic when you turn away to talk to David. Your voice kind of will go away.
Yeah, hey, trust me, I was dealing with the same thing because I want to, like, look at who I'm talking to.
I almost strapped that microphone to his mouth.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
did you even know he was in the first episode?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I joke.
Right? It's just Ethan talking to himself.
Yeah, and then I left the store sometime later on. You were pretty much one of the last few evening people that I dealt with, and then everybody else started leaving, going to work in other places and whatnot. And why don't you tell us the fun little story of how you were promoted a customer?
Yeah, because I haven't heard that one.
Oh, dude, I love you, Ty.
No,
It's so
I
fucking
lie.
stupid.
I did hear about it.
Say
yeah.
clearly
It
in
is
the
dumb
mic
as
too.
fuck.
It's a stupid fucking story. I want to
Dumb
make
as
sure people
fuck, and
hear
I
it.
want to hear your
So
side of it.
Should I do my previous tactics and then just slow and then build?
No.
Yeah, no. Well, build up. Start from the top.
Okay, so I have a fascination with fire. All right, I love fire. And one of my coworkers, Micah, did also. So whenever we first started going, whenever it was cold outside, and we started making a little fire inside of a brake drum, and we decided to put some aluminum cans under it, and the next thing you know, it started getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And then that's when I found out that concrete will explode.
Science.
I did not know science.
Mm.
And then, of course, after it popped off and it melted part of the skin off of my eyelid, which we never got caught on that one. And we never got caught getting the scrap metal from an old grill and then making knives out of rebar with it.
I did not know about that
Yeah,
one.
I was about to say that's news to me too.
And then, but I'm fast forwarding to the spot where I got promoted to customer. So I made another fire.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a little fire. It was just a little baby. And then after I stomped it out, because I was kind of disappointed with it, I started cleaning up my evidence because there was a bunch of black sludge on the ground. So I just got a can of brake cleaner. I was like, shh.
Oh Lord.
Got it all cleaned up, looking spectacular. There's about like a whole can of brake cleaner on the concrete.
God damn.
I had a lighter in my pocket.
I know where this is going.
And I look back at all my coworkers. I know it was Corbin, Ginger Jacob, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy was there too. And I don't know who else. But I just look back and you just hear him go, no, no, no. No means yes in my terms. So
Ladies.
I turn around and lit another one. This one was a lot bigger. A lot bigger. It's where it's like all the smoke started flowing into the PM bay. I grabbed the door, shut it. Jack Sparrow run my way towards the sink, stole Jacob's drink out of his hand because it was almost empty. Got water, ran back, dumped it, and then Corbin started to join me. We started gangbanging this fire, so we just started stepping on it, right?
Hell yeah.
Curb stomping the fire.
Yep. And then after we got it out, high-fived, and I get a call from another former supervisor, Kathy. Kathy.
We were just talking about her.
And then so she called me on my day off. She was like, can you come up to the office tomorrow? And I said, what's going on? She said, I can't tell you. I said, fine, all right. So I started waddling my way up there, up to the lemonade stand, asking if they had any grapes. But no. So here I am just talking to a computer with a former supervisor on there. Am I allowed to say his first name?
Let's try not to.
Not him. Not
Can,
him.
can I rhyme it?
No, not him.
I mean,
Well, as long as it's not as direct.
I'm still employed.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
him.
yeah, we're still.
Okay, with this certain peckerhead
Pussies.
here.
mm-hmm.
And then he's just started talking to me, pulling up the camera footage like I had no idea what I did. And he said, Ty, can you explain what you're doing here? I said, it looks like a fire to me. I made a fire. And then he said, okay. And he said, what's this next one? I was like, well, that's another fire. I wasn't proud of the first one, so I made a bigger second one. And then I stole Jacob's drink, poured it out onto there, stomped it out, fire gone, mess cleaned up, evidence. Oh, and a little bit of foreshadow. I did not know I was right in front of a camera either.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, there used to not be a camera right there.
Yeah, there wasn't. It was the prime spot.
This is back to what I was telling about all those secret cameras that were installed that people weren't made aware of.
Well, when they turned that shop into a pull-through shop and they got all the parking behind it, they put
Yeah.
cameras 360 on the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the whole process of that. And then he told me, he was like, Ty, what do you think safety or HR would think about that? I said, I don't get paid to answer that, pretty boy, but you do. He said, today's your last day with the company. I said, you could have started off with that.
For real. I wish they would, just lead with it. As soon as I walk in, like, hey guys, how's it going? Hey, you're fired. Cool. All right.
I think what he was probably looking for was remorse. It's Ty is
Why?
not the person you try to get that from.
I have no respect for people that ask dumbass questions. We're sitting there watching what I just did or what he just did. They're patronizing him. They're talking down to him like a fucking child. Like, Ty, what is this? That'd be
Right,
fire,
like,
sir.
I'm going to be honest, too.
What you got,
I'm
buddy?
kind of with David on this one.
Right. It's like, hey, what you got there, buddy? It's a fucking knife.
Like, I'd rather
Should
just
we
get
be
the Band-Aid
holding a
taken off.
knife?
I'd rather just get the Band-Aid taken off, too.
Exactly.
I don't want it to slowly get pulled off my skin and rip my
Ask
arm
Stuart
hairs,
how good I got at doing that. When I had to give him his one coaching, as soon as he walked in, I said, hey, what's up, bud? You're getting a coaching. Come here. I'm not angry with you.
business, however.
Right.
Yes, then after the news was given, and then Kathy and my other previous supervisor at the time were, like, they were in tears and everything, but I was like, why the fuck are y'all crying? I was like, I'm happy. It's like, I felt stuck there for so long. It's that from doing the same thing over
Yeah.
and over and over again. The same trucks, same different types of foreigners.
Who can't
everything.
speak English, but they'll have to now.
Oh, fun fact. I think it was last week, 120,000 drivers lost their CDL.
Yep. Yeah. All
And,
because of that bill that got passed where now you got to know English if you're going to drive.
And also, a week
I love it.
after that bill passed, 300,000
Yep.
lost their CDLs as well.
Yeah.
Damn, like on one hand, that's fucking rough. That's a lot of people's jobs that are just like gone now. But at the same time, like,
Look, they came into this country. They're using our benefit stuff. I'm not going to get political, but what I'm saying is how many times have we had drivers walk in who can't even tell us what pump they're on or what kind of fuel they want? They can't speak English. I had one tell me through translator that they wouldn't know where to go if it wasn't for their translator.
To be fair, it is a requirement for U.S. citizenship to be able to at least like read.
Yeah, was it you? Someone pointed that out to me on Facebook. No, it was Travis. Pointed it out to me that that's always been a law. It just hasn't really been enforced. Yeah.
And then, because they weren't really doing a whole lot about it leading up to all that happening, then
Yeah.
bam, you have a couple 100,000 people lose jobs.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, at the same time, if some of them have been here for a long time, they've had ample opportunity. So, no, I don't feel bad.
It's like, and a lot of them don't even know how to read.
Yeah.
Because I remember at my current place of employment, I've had to go on road tests with other, like the new drivers, just so I can make sure they're not going to kill a family of 5. Go past the hotel.
God damn it, Ty!
Gonna have to bleep that one down too.
you go ahead.
I just felt like I was stating places where we're driving.
You were
past.
basically doxing the place.
Okay, we hit the 540 exit, and then we passed a certain travel stop and a certain hotel, and then we went to go to the is it an off ramp that leads to the highway or an on ramp?
On ramp goes onto the highway. Off
Okay.
ramp comes off.
I'm a little slow here.
Hey, you know
everybody.
what? It's all good, Gump. I got you.
And what they do is they start slowing down, and then they're
On
like,
the
"I don't know
fucking
what to
on
do."
ramp?
Yeah, they start slowing down.
Yeah.
They're like, "I don't know what to do." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you need to go."
Yeah.
I was like, "Press on the gas, go," and then they just start. And then I get back. My boss asked me how it was. I'd rather be a drug addict.
Yeah.
And I
I
was
can see
like,
that.
out of all the foreigners that we did beforehand, we don't really do them anymore because of said law. And a lot of them are stupid. But there are also some that are really nice also.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's some that came in, they made us like their special type of like tea or whatever, and some of their food. Because a lot of Punjabi, they are vegetarian, which there's some that just eat chicken or goat. But these were just strictly vegetarian. They made me like some type of salad. I did not see one thing of lettuce on there. It was beans, peppers. Did I say peppers? Fucking peppers.
I think that is considered a salad for them. You
That
know,
actually
like
doesn't sound too bad,
That actually sounds really good, yeah.
a
right?
little bit of curry on there. And
Oh, it was
Man.
no curry. It was
No
also
curry.
so greasy too.
maybe I'm just.
Did
maybe
you
I'm
like
thinking of
it?
the wrong.
I took one bite and my ass was on fire.
I don't say that's the thing about Indian food. Yeah.
Spicy.
It's a great colon cleanse.
You know, I don't think a lot of people talk about it. Honestly, I think there are way more like Indian drivers than almost like any other type of driver. Sometimes there's a lot.
Well, hell, they can do it all, man. Okay, I know that sounded when I said it, but like,
A little closer.
I don't. I'm
Sorry, I was
honestly
stretching.
no. I don't. Well, I worked at both of those stores, and I would agree with you on the big store, disagree with you on the small store.
I don't know. I had a dude, Mr. Singh, stop by every single day.
I know who you're talking about.
Mr. Singh.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, there's a lot of Singhs. Like, I can't tell you how many Mr. Singhs I've had to interact with in my career. But we had one specific one. The only one that ever was known as the Mr. Singh. And that dude was a fucking baller, bro.
Oh yeah, he was great.
He was
He was great.
real old, real short, and kind of like stout. He was built like a bowling ball, to be very honest. But he was like the nicest, coolest freaking dude on the planet. I remember helping him like with his diesel stuff because he had fallen out of his truck and broke his ankle. And so he's kind of like having some issue. And so I went to go help him with fueling up his diesel one day when he was back driving and whatnot because he was slow and he asked for some help. And so I got to see his fucking sword.
I'm sorry. What?
His sword, an actual sword. Get your mind out of the gutter, David. Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I was expecting
No.
a joke.
Sword, euphemism for the
No.
male appendage.
No.
Really?
Really?
You never call
Low
it
hanging
that?
fruit? You're not going to hit that?
No.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm proud of
Can we
you.
have a disappointed counter?
Disappointment counter?
Oh, I'm not growing. I just wasn't paying attention to you for like a hot minute there.
But yeah, no, it was one of those really like cool like curved blades on it. So cool. It was shiny. Yeah, sure. I guess more like a cutlass, kind of, because scimitars are a lot thicker.
That is true. That is true.
It's more like a cutlass. It was so dope.
But that might be a topic for another day. We're talking about swords.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll get in. Do you want to get into some more of the bread and butter? I wanted to ask Ty about his trade school, like, well, I guess he did cover that with his little introduction into himself.
We'll bitch about something real quick, and then we'll go into one of Ty's biggest hobbies.
Fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, David, you pulled up the numbers and whatnot, because we kind of brought this up, talking about Ty doing trade school.
Yeah.
Me being a college dropout.
I'm also a college
Malachi,
dropout.
college dropout. Are you a college dropout?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 college dropouts at a trade school. We asked a question amongst each other. Pretty much it was no college, college, trade school. Like each one versus each other.
Mm-hmm.
Which one kind of has the better payoffs? What was
If you had a youngin walk up to you today and ask you, "Hey, Mister, where should I go?"
I tell everybody
in
to fuck
the-
college, honest, but
It just really depends what he wants to go to do. It's like
That's what we said too. Yeah.
it's like the fastest and easiest payoff is to go to trade school.
Yeah.
But it's like you have some other individuals that may want to go get their doctorates, to go be a lawyer and stuff and make a whole lot of money, right? But the easiest and fastest way to do it is to go into trade school.
Right, and like all that stuff's in such high demand too, right? Because nobody wants to do those jobs, so they're always in demand. You can always find work in a trade, no matter what you go into being a plumber, an electrician. I mean, hell, I did working as an electrician with my dad for a while.
So, fun fact, since Ethan brought it up, to put the numbers into perspective, yearly or annually, when it comes to going to college, okay, let's say you're going to college to make money, okay, instead of fucking off doing something gay like arts degree or some shit, okay, all right. Oh, I'm a lib major. Great.
I gotta bleep that.
Sorry,
This
guys. Here
episode's
just
gonna
gotten
be
that.
awful to edit. Oh my lord.
Yeah, this one's gonna take you some time.
This is gonna take
So for a real career, I'm talking doctor. See, I wrote down ones for doctor, lawyer, stuff like that, right? The ones that kids think about when they're like, think about heroes.
Like, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Right. Only 14 to 20% of Americans who pursue those actually graduate with an advanced degree. And by definition, advanced degree means you're now a doctor, you're now a lawyer. To get an advanced degree, you first must get a bachelor's degree. So there's levels. So you're spending money, you're putting in time. You're looking at, for a doctor, 8 to 12 years, lawyer, probably the same. And lawyers will tell you there's a reason why they call it practicing law, because you're always learning. You never know it all. Anyways, only 14 to 20% of Americans actually graduate with an advanced degree, and their earning pay is roughly $80K a year. That's it. $80K a year. Think about that. Think about that.
Me, a college dropout, I make almost 60 something a year right now.
Think about that.
I think I make like 50.
So you're looking at, now that's starting, so like as a doctor going in, right, in this, I can't remember the terms for doctors now, but you're looking about $80K a year. Obviously, it goes up from there as you. So basically, an advanced degree it's going to take you a long time to get there, but over your lifetime, you have the chance to make a lot of money. So by the time you're 65 or 70, you're earning, 6 digits. But congratulations, now you're fucking old. But what are you going to do with it? Buy a hot wife, right? So
I would like to buy a hot wife.
yeah, so there's that. I have a website for you.
Is it the male brides?
Nah, dude, I'm done with the whole Russian mail order bride stuff. No, that's a scam now.
You can also look up escorts too.
I'm gonna pretend y'all didn't see that.
So, let's compare that with trade schools. The benefits of trade schools are you have actually a quicker entry into the workforce. You're looking at 2 years average. 2 years to learn your trade and start applying your trade. The debt ceiling is also much lower than it is going for an advanced degree. And it's
I'm
also
looking at it right now. I got my own.
Ty, are you
Like
still
you said-
paying off for your college right now? Are you still paying off for your school now?
Yeah, I only got. I think it's only like 2,000 left.
yeah, and think about
How
it.
old are you now?
26.
Yeah,
When did you
and-
start?
So 5 years ago, so you would have been like 20, 21 years old.
I graduated in 22,
I'll say it was 22
but
or
it
23.
started after a year after I graduated. Whenever I had to start paying on my.
So you've been
student
paying it for
loans.
about 2.5, 3 years now.
Yeah. So basically, the pros and cons are for the trade school is there's a lower cost to go to school, shorter time it takes for you to earn the education you need to apply your trade. There's a higher demand for trade schools, right? And I got some numbers for some of the most popular ones in America. The most popular trades right now is HVAC technicians, electricians, and plumbers.
Oh yeah, dude. I know a few people
So-
that went to the HVAC route. And they make really damn
Well,
good money.
here's the averages in America today, as of 2025. The average for electricians starting out, so apprenticeship, is 60K. 60K to start out for to be an electrician. HVAC's average, and this one here was the widest swing of them because it depends by the state. Obviously, states like Texas and the southern states where it gets hot pays more. But you're looking at $46,000 to $52,000 a year starting out in the HVAC industry. And that's trade school. 2 years. And you start applying your trade. And like Ty said, whatever you did spend to get your education, you're out in the workforce making money to pay it off a lot faster than you would be with a standard advanced college degree, which can cost significantly more. And only 14% of people who pursue it Which remember, you have to get that bachelor degrees first before you can go for that advanced degree. 14%. So you have kids that are going into it, dropping all this cash down because you gotta remember you gotta do stuff like, you gotta go through math, English, history stuff, right? It's a requirement to get your bachelor's before you can go for your advanced. You're spending money before you even know if you have a future in it. Whereas trade school, you're going to trade school because you already know what you want to do. You're going to trade school to be a mechanic because you knew you wanted to be a mechanic. You're going to trade school to be an electrician because you knew you wanted to be an electrician, and you're getting that faster turnaround.
Right, but like I don't think we should discourage people from going to college still, because like there's still merit into going into college, but it really depends on what you're trying to get into. You know,
really got to know what you want to fucking do, though.
Yeah, you really got to know what you
it's
want to
only
do.
for the most dedicated.
Yeah.
I said, don't go for that lib arts whatever degree.
It's like in America, at least, where we have to pay for every single fucking piece of our stuff. Like, you got to know what you want to fucking do and like be happy you're doing it.
Yeah.
And like enjoy the process. And then you got the wild card of not doing college.
I couldn't find a number though on the amount of people who graduated with an advanced degree that then ended up doing something different. I couldn't
I
find
guarantee you
an
that
actual
number
number
is
on
so
that.
fucking high.
I mean,
guarantee it.
That's a kick in the nuts to spend that much money to go get your advanced degree, to go through all those hurdles, and then when you're finally in it,
Like, do you know how many like GMs and OMs and stuff I've trained over the last like almost decade
aren't even with
that
the
have
company anymore.
well, like not even that, but like that they have like bachelor's degrees, associates, and yada yada, and this and that and this and that
Yeah.
and this and that, and you're learning how to be a manager of a travel stop, bro.
Yeah, you're not
You're
making
not
much
even
more than me.
working in the field that you're supposed to
Right,
be.
yeah, no, I was gonna bring that up too. Is like,
Yeah.
here, will you Google for me a number for how many people who actually go into these into college with these and get these advanced degrees and stuff, and how many people actually get to apply that degree?
No, that was the number I gave you.
14%.
14%.
14%. Okay, okay.
14 to 20. It's somewhere in there. But minimum average, you're looking about 15 to 16% total is a number of people that go to school, pursue it, complete it, get out to the force, start applying it.
Right, and like Ty, you were basically you got a job just right out the gate.
He was actively
Yeah,
working
you were
while
actively
he was
working
in school.
while in school, learn basically. Like if you were allowed to, would you probably like just start paying off your school shit while you were working? You know,
If I was able to, then yeah.
right? And you'd be in a position to do that because you make decent money in the field that you're in, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking trade school looks really good.
Right, but it's not for
Obviously,
everyone.
If you're fresh out of high school, trade school looks really good. But yeah, I would say that neither one is for everybody,
Fair.
right? Not everybody wants to be a doctor or a lawyer.
I want to talk about dropouts now.
You would. What about them? They're winners. They're warriors.
Well, like maybe
not
if you dropped
going,
out for
not
two
going to
completely different
college.
reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to college at all or dropping out. Like I dropped out because I just couldn't afford college and I refused to take a loan. Absolutely refused to get a college loan or anything like that because I was trying to go in for game design. I wanted to make video games, or I wanted to do like the story or music development for video
Where'd you
games.
go for that?
I was doing TJC.
They're going to Full Sail.
Can't afford it. That shit's Full Sail is expensive.
Yeah, and it's in Florida, so
Well, like, and I made a dumb decision too. I had gotten accepted to UT Dallas, which actually has a really good game development
Yeah.
wing, and I ended up turning it down because an ex-girlfriend of mine actually was going to UT Dallas at the time. So I said, nah.
what the hell is
Oh
wrong
yeah,
with
no,
you?
I remember. I went with you to go see the dorms and shit.
Yeah.
I
But,
dropped out to chase a piece of ass across country.
Yeah.
I'm not even sorry about it.
I'm a dropout, and I make almost $60K a year now.
Yeah. I mean,
I started doing drugs.
I think the narrative is the same thing like we talked about in episode 2, where we talked about going into management. And I said the problem with management is it's not for everybody, but everybody's trying to go into it because it pays better than where they're at, and they need more money.
Yeah.
So I think people are looking at college with this fake idea of going to college automatically means you're going to make more money.
Speaking of fake ideas, Ty is not real. No. Sorry. He's AI generated.
Wow.
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
But since we kind of hit the college thing pretty hard, one of the other things I really wanted to talk about. So, David has no concept of this topic we're about to talk about, so he's probably going to ask us a couple questions about it.
Yeah.
which will be fun.
So, I run Dungeons and Dragons games and have for a better part of a decade, almost 12 years now. You are one of my players. A lot of people have said you were not somebody they would have guessed played D&D. And you absolutely love the shit out of it. You're one of the only people that usually blows up my phone to make sure we're having a game when they're having them regularly.
Right, and I'll be honest, like, for those of you who know Ty, or at least know what he looks like, you would not think that this beefcake of a man
Calm
sits
down.
down and plays pretend with us.
Calm down.
I can't help it,
Homer,
man.
you
He's
could
so-
bounce a quarter off of his ass and it'll bounce a mile away, dude.
All right, do the chest thing.
Man, nobody's going to be able to see him doing the chest
Why?
thing.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm
Quit
like, do
ogling
the
him.
chest thing. Like,
He's
who's
not
gonna
a
see
piece
that?
of
I wanted you to see it.
I've seen it
I wanted you to see it
with
again.
no shirt on,
Really?
working on a truck together. There we are, balls deep in a Peterbilt.
That needs to be their new motto.
Right.
Be balls deep in a Peterbilt.
I can't remember the situation why I even got fucking called down to truck air, but I did.
We never do.
No.
And then we end up
this
halfway
one's
in a
just-
truck
This
for
was
some
just one of those weird off the cuff moments, and for some reason I ended up in the PM bay talking to Ty, and we both got oil on ourselves. It was a fucking Peterbilt, which no one likes working on, and yeah, somehow it
But-
devolved into him flexing his pecs for me.
If
no
you
shirt
can
on.
remind me, did you start playing with us because Nick invited you or I invited you? I don't remember.
It was actually Riley.
That's right.
Yeah, 'cause
See, now
he-
he's the kind of guy I could see being really into D&D.
Riley fucking loved it, and he
miss
made
having
great
Riley
characters.
around for it, man.
Is
like-
he a hobbit? Is this character a hobbit?
No, he kind of plays edgelords.
He would.
Yeah, no, I will say.
He totally would.
He
Sorry,
did try to
Riley,
make
if you hear
Spider-Man
this.
one time, and he got really close to
He
actually
got so
perfecting
close
it.
to make. He made a Witcher.
Yeah.
He actually did successfully make a Witcher. But the Spider-Man one was a bit of a stretch.
Oh yeah, that one was a bit of a stretch.
So yeah, Riley invited you to one of my D&D games. I was running Eberron at the time, right?
Yep.
So context, David, for you. So Eberron, D&D has all these different worlds and stuff that you can play and whatnot. You got
Yeah.
the Sword Coast, you
Realms.
got Exandria, and then we have Eberron. Eberron is kind of like, imagine magical steampunk.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Eberron's dope.
Yeah.
Eberron is super cool. It's like in the world itself, like you can do like a noir detective style of game. You can do a full ass, like there's wars going on. Your soldiers fighting in wars, murder mysteries, political intrigue, cults,
Wow.
demons. Like there's a whole bunch in Eberron.
I feel like I'm already there.
It's one of
Was,
my
uh,
favorite settings.
Was Eberron the module that released Warforged, or have Warforged always been around?
Yeah, no, the Eberron was I think where Warforged
Warforged
kind of
are
first.
basically just sentient robots, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love playing Warforged, and I love Warforged in the game because they're just so versatile. You could have them do anything,
Okay.
A little bit of context. So, like, Eberron was essentially Wizards of the Coast people had a contest. We're like, hey, we want you all to make your own little random world, send it to us, and the best one we like will become the next module. And somebody made Eberron, sent it to him, became the next module. So, way back then. And so
That's
then they
nice.
revitalized it in, like, last couple of years or so. But yeah, so Ty joined us for that. You were playing, I believe, a barbarian,
Yeah. it
which you
was a,
play almost every time.
Very original.
Oh yeah, that's his bread and butter. He plays a barbarian like almost every time.
Hey, you work with what you know.
It's usually a dragonborn barbarian, isn't it?
Yeah, the first one was I was doing a little bit of research beforehand. So this one's name, he was a Goliath, but his name was Ragnar.
I remember.
And then, because I tried to base it off of the, I guess, other NPC types during, like, in the whole D&D universe. I think one's like a drow named, like, Drizzt or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I based it directly off of Ragnar. And as the story further progressed to go on about itself, the made a chief of its own entire, like, little village and stuff, as the other character was. So I was trying to base it off of this specific one that I studied on to try to follow the same exact path. Yeah, but then after that, when I discovered Dragonborns, I was like, this is the shit.
Dragonborns are dragonborn humanoids.
They're basically just two-legged dragons.
Sounds self-explanatory.
They have a breath weapon at higher levels. Some of them can get wings. There's, red, black, blue, green, yada yada, and they each
depending
have
on
a
your
different kind
color,
of breath.
Depends on what kind of breath attack you have.
Okay.
Like you have
Yeah.
acid-spitting ones.
So like white would be
lightning.
ice, red would be fire,
Yeah.
blue
Yeah.
would be some kind of water
Lightning.
thingy. Yeah.
Lightning, usually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, blue's lightning?
Don't
Wouldn't
ask.
a yellow one be lightning?
There isn't a
yellow's
yellow,
acid.
actually.
Yellow's
No, there's
acid?
not. There's not. There's not a
Wouldn't
yellow.
green
Yeah,
be
not
acid?
Green's
technically-
acid.
Never mind, not technically yellow. Gold. It's not technically yellow.
No, no,
they're
no.
Gold.
Green's poison. Black's acid.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got that mixed up.
Yeah, because you have the original Dragonborns, and then you also have metallic ones as well.
Okay. Like
Like
Pokemon.
gold, silver.
And now we have crystalline.
Oh yeah, no, those are cool.
Those are like
fucking cool.
psionic dragonborns. Those are kind of neat.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, and you joined us for our game where
gonna have fun
Malachi
playing my
was
character.
playing Brother Malachi, the Crusader, who
Well,
was
remember, I started off as Rubik.
oh yeah,
Blood-soaked,
Rubik the Blood
one of my
Soaked,
favorite
a
characters I ever
orcish
made.
monk.
Oh yeah, he was an orcish monk. He was 80 years old with arthritis and dementia.
My man.
Oh yeah, no, he was
Yeah.
great. Everyone loved him.
Kicked ass, too.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That's right.
You hear us talking about these characters we've made. What's your take so far?
Oh, no, for years, I've been wanting to make my own character.
Oh, dude.
You can make a lot. Like I had one character when I actually got to be a player. His full name was Inigo Scanning Cathar de Atris III.
When is the last time you got to be a player? Because I've only ever heard you talk about
Very long time.
this from the Dungeon Master's
He doesn't get a whole lot.
perspective.
He's stuck in what we call the forever DM position.
I sit in the
So
cuck
what,
chair.
you can't find anybody else who can do a good job? Or do you just like being in control?
Bit of both.
Yeah?
Honest, bit
Yeah,
of both.
that's what I figured.
But
A couple of us that tried are newbies at being in the DM position. It's like our buddy Stewart
it's
tried.
intimidating.
No, I mean, I've watched some videos. I can see how it
Well-
might be, you know.
Well, it's intimidating for us because Ethan knows everything.
Okay, so some clarity then. So the Dungeon Master's job is to tell a story, right? You construct a story based within a world, correct? Okay. So that means that he, she, they, them, it, their, whatever, is in full control of that story. In their head, they've made the mythos of that particular story.
yes and no. So imagine that I wrote a book.
Yeah.
That book has a world.
Yep.
Everything's in there. Everybody at the table are the ones that are writing what story happens in that book. I simply facilitate the consequences.
But like you're the TLDR, you're the
Yeah.
narrative though.
Yeah, I'm
that they're
like,
following.
I'm the narrator.
So like
of
it would start
what
off
they're
with
doing.
like you are 4 brave warriors in a forest. All you can remember is you had a contract to save a soul who you've now found butchered. Go, right?
I mean, you can start it like that easy.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's-
that's what I mean though. So I mean, really, it's not difficult. You just need to be creative.
Well, Ethan's an intimidating player because he.
Oh, so you guys
Yeah.
would prefer to have him as the dungeon master, anyways? Because if he was the player,
Well, it's not just that. Ethan is, and I always tell you this. Whenever we start talking about this, Ethan is an amazing storyteller. Like his
Yeah.
campaigns have been my favorite over the years.
I make people cry.
Oh yeah, no, we've shed a few tears.
you know, most of the gays are creative.
Wow. You know what? Because fuck you.
But yeah, no, I can see that. So wait, so he's a creative dungeon master, but he's a dickhead of a player.
Well, okay, so Ethan.
No, I'm not a
like-
bad player.
No, he just said that you're a little aggressive.
No, I said he's intimidating. 'Cause
Intimidating.
He knows how to build into a fucking monster of a character.
I know
'cause
all the
he's
mechanics.
Built
Yeah.
monster fucking enemies and shit. Like hell, I think my favorite villain that you ever made for us was. Oh man, now I'm drawing a blank. Trying to think of him.
Ander?
No, kind of, but no.
It wasn't Evil Ander? The Conqueror?
Ah,
What did he do?
I'm trying to think, man. Now I can't fucking.
Early in the campaign, middle of the campaign, end of the campaign?
Or Zod.
Yeah,
My
one of
God.
favorite characters you ever made was Zod.
Oh, so my most recent bad guy that y'all fought?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't remember that?
I'd say, tell me some slack, dog.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah.
All this hype. I was waiting for some awesome badass name. Kroll, Warrior King.
Zod.
Zod.
Yeah, I kind of ran out of names.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me, we've been doing this a long time. I think there's a fucking character on my phone that's literally just like,
I have 17 Allens that exist currently in our world.
oh yeah, we got a lot of Allens.
You need help. Go get it.
I know that there's such a thing as a random name generator, But when it gives me the shit like shit clack the blah 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 blah, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna remember that.
What is it though about D&D? I mean, you're a strong, virile young
Cornbread.
man.
Yeah.
And D&D. Explain.
Because the best part about it is being able to escape the reality that you're in and going to live in somebody else's life to where you can, like, achieve everything you've ever wanted to do that doesn't seem possible.
Busty
in your current
nuns.
life. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I will say that is one of my favorite things too, and it's just like also like I love being a part of the story. That's
Okay.
what it is for me too. I love being a part of the story because like you can ask Ethan. Usually, whenever I like, especially in our early years of being of Dungeons and Dragons, right? I had a specific role when we played. I was basically the one that kept everybody on track
Okay.
and be like, "Hey, we have shit over here to do. Stop focusing on the fucking goblin," you know.
Okay.
I will say
Boblin
with
doesn't
our-
speak English.
Yeah, I
Bit
will
of
say
this.
with our with our current table of people, I no longer have to worry about that. I can finally just step back and do what I want to do all the time,
Okay.
Instead of
So
having to focus on being the ringleader,
So it was escapism. A moment to just step away from the harsh reality of the world and have something that you can be more in control of.
Plus, we have shiny math rocks that go click clack when we wrote them.
I swear to God, I heard bath salts in there.
Bath salts? You have bath salts?
That's what I thought you said.
Hit me up after the episode.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I think it was the same thing for Nick, because Nick is some cornbread, country-fed, fucking redneck of a kid, and like played football. He even told me, he's like, man, I used to like bully people like you.
You can be Republican in like D&D.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
And then like Nick absolutely fucking loves it.
Right,
He was
yeah,
actually my first gunslinger that we had. He was the first guy that I had that I allowed to use
Is
guns in
there
our campaign.
somewhere I can go so that I can know the guidelines? So if I want to sit down one day and make a character, if I ever want to play with you guys, is there guidelines?
Just get a handbook.
Otherwise, my guy's gonna be like a fucking Power Ranger.
All you
know.
need is just the fucking any
Get
edition.
guidelines, download an app that lets you build a character and just
Okay.
go from
Yeah.
there. I mean,
no,
I
that's
own
important
almost
to
all
know.
the fucking books for 5e.
Dozens of apps you could use to generate a character, and it'll walk you through the whole process, and it'll have info on what
Yeah.
the characters are and what they do.
I'll look into
all
it.
the races. There's so many different. Like you can play a turtle, like a big turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah, they're called turtles, but they're essentially just big ass turtles.
So there's rules, but there's not really rules.
Yeah, actually.
There's a guideline.
So are the rules really defined by you?
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, in the end, like
I make the final say on them.
yeah,
Like there are some rules in D&D we straight up just fucking ignore.
cool.
Yeah, because they're
Cool.
And then there are some rules I made myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, it's called a table rule. So pretty much how you act on my table is don't fight each other in the game unless thematically it makes sense. So like I don't want you just rolling to just smack the fucking dude next to you and trying to get a crit and killing them just because they're annoying you IRL.
Well, for their gear, obviously you
No.
do it to loot gear.
No, like not even that. I don't even allow that unless that person has like this dude has a relic item on them that my fucking god is telling me I need to get off of them and they won't give it to me, so I'm gonna fight them and try to kill them for it. Thematically makes sense. I allow it. This dude has 500 gold in his pouch and I can't sleight of hand it from him, so I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to just boot you from my fucking table.
But there is a chance to do sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know.
And like I will say, like I remember one time back when we were in high school, we actually had a Dungeons and Dragons group that when we would meet after school and everything, and it was approved by the principal and all that jazz. I'm so sad they didn't keep up with it after we left. But I was working at the time, right? Like 40 hours, 45 hours a week, give or take. But I finally got a day off on the same day that they were holding the game, and I literally only got brought in and made a character just to kill another player to prove a point. Because he was fucking up the game for everyone. I loved it.
All right.
All I did was poison him with a paralytic in the game, and then just sat back and went, all right, I'll take my money.
Me as a Death Domain cleric did triple his health in damage with one swing, and so it just outright killed him.
That's what's up.
No death saves, no nothing.
Legit. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was so annoying because like, so we were tasked. Our mission was to assassinate like this governor or king or something. He rats us out in the middle of a fucking crowd while the king is giving a speech, so we all get arrested. We figure out how to escape. We find him, and we kill him in a fucking basement of a tavern.
Yeah.
We shove his body in a barrel,
And left.
and we left.
Well, all right.
That was
Gangsters.
literally the only reason I was brought in.
Okay.
But yeah,
Straight up
you can
Gs.
make anything in D&D. Like, you can play Minotaurs now, too, which are super fucking dope. Part vampires.
No, I'm probably gonna do a barbarian of some sort.
And see, and even then, you have so many different flavors of barbarian you can choose
Yeah.
from, dude. Like one of my favorites is the Juggernaut barbarian. Yeah, Ty knows what I'm talking. Isn't that what your current one is?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
No, my barbarian would probably be like a klepto horn dog with very loose morals.
Multi-class in the bard. A barbarian.
Yeah, a barbarian. I would do it.
Don't normally recommend multi-classing to new players, but we can make it work.
Oh, I would make it work.
Just know that you'll be flirting with me every time you're flirting with anything.
Why?
Because I'm the dungeon master. I'll be running the game.
He plays every single NPC.
Yeah, but what if I like want to romanticize his character for the sole purpose of taking his character's gold? Why'd I got flirt with you?
Oh, no, that's fair. That's
Oh,
fair.
okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got to be careful because sometimes I get really into it. Like me and Will.
I will fuck you at the table.
I would take your gold, put it in his pocket, just so y'all can fight. So that way, when you guys are fighting, I'm really going to go get what I want out of your stash, which is whatever sword you just found.
That's if I play a character using swords because my bread and butter. You can ask Ethan is monks. I love playing monks, man.
I like a good robe, like a snuggie.
Like a snuggie.
The snuggie of protection.
Maybe we're in,
Snuggie of
maybe we're in
protection.
a cold area. My barbarian's feeling a little frosty.
I'm nipping.
Yeah, I'm nipping, and then I remember I jacked a robe from you. Now I'm wearing a snuggie
Or you could
of
just ask.
protection.
You know.
You know, although I would like to point it out, if we do end up getting to actually run a D&D game with David here as well, you will not be the oldest person I've had in our game before.
Oh, good.
We've had a 65-year-old person in our games.
I miss him.
Oh, it's a dude. I'm gonna say, is it female? Is she hot?
No.
I mean,
I think the youngest person I've had in my game was a 9-year-old kid.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
They actually handled it really well.
Yeah.
Somebody's little sibling or something when I was
Interesting.
younger running games.
Oh wait, I think I remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it gets pretty hectic. Usually I only run games for like 5 to 6 people nowadays, like 6 being my max. Back in the day, I used to run games for upwards of 13 to 17 people at one time.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No.
That's what you call a war party.
Yep.
So one of the other topics we have here is, what was your favorite job?
Ty, what was your favorite job?
Yeah, Ty. You've had many. Stripper, mechanic, gigolo,
Pool boy.
Two truths and a
pool
lie.
boy.
I would have to say being a mechanic at the current job that I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
don't
have
do
a
fuck
lot.
all, bro.
I do some things, but I also have a whole lot of freedom.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't have like no big corporation breathing down my neck. It's like you
Nice.
need to do this. You have to be this efficient. It's just like if it comes in, if you could do it, do it. If
Yeah.
not, oh well.
Hell yeah. Awesome. All right.
It's like best part is we have a full blown kitchen, so I can have like eggs, bacon, and pancakes for breakfast every morning.
Making pancakes.
You guys
making
hiring?
pancakes.
No,
God damn it. All the good
I
ones
keep
are
asking.
gone.
I keep asking too.
All right, I'll sweep, dog.
Just like your mom. All the good ones are taken.
And there's no two.
Why won't you
like
make your mom jokes at Malachi, bro?
What's
Because
the
it's more funny to get your
difference?
reaction.
That's
and
fair.
yeah, we have the same mom. What the fuck you mean?
That's fair.
Like when he hits you with it, I'm getting hit with it.
it's like, and the best part about it, even though I'm only Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
but like if I have to work like an hour later
Mm-hmm.
the next day, I can leave at like noon.
See, where we work, not the case. So what if you work an hour later? You're staying unless they crack down on hours.
Yeah, not for me anymore. I gotta
Yeah.
save any overtime I get.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your favorite job?
Hmm?
What was your favorite job?
My favorite job?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. It was
Bushes.
the one job I went with my uncle Jeremiah on. Because back in like
Witnesses?
hold on. What witnesses?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, no, this is above board.
Yeah, this
Is it?
book.
Oh, okay.
This one at least.
So, and I'm really sad that I couldn't continue that career with him.
You really
'cause-
should have.
Right. Well, jobs dried up right after that.
Yeah, no, true.
Like that's what happened. But I don't exactly
was,
know what
installing
exactly he
awnings.
was doing.
I was gonna say, okay, so
Yeah.
what
They
was
were
it
they were
then?
installing
Yeah,
awnings.
it was basically we were taking down cloth awnings off of restaurants and putting up like tin and or like a steel awnings, metal awnings instead of
Okay.
cloth ones.
Yeah.
And I remember we went all the way out to Odessa, Texas, from like, it was it was such a drive. But and it was in the middle of the fucking summer, so it was like 106 out there during the daytime. We worked during the nighttime, and I love my uncle Jeremiah. He's basically
Yeah.
just been my and Ethan's older brother instead of our uncle, because there's only like a 13-year difference between us, right? And he is a character for starters, but also like a surprisingly great teacher,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it was just working with him was just so fun. Like
Any,
it didn't feel like a job. It felt like I was spending time with my uncle.
Any big name restaurants we may have visited and never knew that was your handiwork?
It was
keeping
only
us
one.
shaded?
It was only ever one, and it was
Okay.
a fucking Chili's in Odessa.
I'm gonna go to Chili's in Odessa now.
Right, go see that metal awning still there.
With the penis written on the inside of it. Maokai was here.
That's right.
Oh no, and man, like I
That wasn't
like-
the bathroom stall, but they moved it.
like I remember we were sitting there fucking putting shit up and everything. He's like, I hear him just go like, fuck, this shit's not the right fucking measurement.
Yeah.
He starts drilling into one of them, right, and the fucking bit slips and just slices him down his wrist. And I never seen someone so calm.
Yeah.
Just like, damn. He goes inside, comes out with a handful of napkins, slaps it on his wrist, and he's just like, hey, electrical tape over there. I was like, okay. I'm freaking out because, my uncle's fucking wounded. And he just wraps that shit up, gets back to work, and I'm like, are you sure you're good? He's like, yeah, no, it's not bad. And he just gets right back to it.
Hell yeah.
But I gotta say, that was probably my favorite job, was that one job I worked with my Uncle Jeremiah on.
All right. Ethan,
David.
What's your favorite job?
what's your favorite job, asshole?
Wait, isn't... Yeah, no, the company you work for right now is technically your second job ever, right?
No.
Really?
I ran drugs for a while. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. No, honestly, my favorite job was being a ranch hand.
No shit, I was too. I didn't know you used to be a ranch hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, mind you, I didn't get to do a whole terribly lot. I wasn't trusted with a whole bunch, especially after I almost chopped my leg off with a chainsaw one time.
So yeah, so what were you in charge of then?
Well, I did a lot of lawn care. I did a lot of weed eating, cleaning out the pastures and stuff, and helping
okay.
keep them trimmed and
Yeah.
nice. Helped with a lot of fences, fence repair, that kind of stuff. Did some work on tractors with my boss, John, who was actually a guy I went to school with at the time, too. We graduated with him.
Wow, so our experiences were way different on the ranches.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to do a whole terribly lot with that. But there was a time when we were like having to administer medicine to a bunch of the cows and bulls they had. Well, cows and bull.
Yeah.
And I got to meet Zeus.
Okay.
Zeus was the biggest fucker I've ever seen in my life. He was almost as tall as your truck out there.
Yeah, I believe it.
He was massive. He
Yeah.
had all these brands and scars all over him from how long he's been traded and been in the business and stuff. And I was weed eating his pen one day too, just to kind of side off a little bit. And I felt something kind of like hit me in the back, like brush up against me. That's why I stopped and dropped the weed eater, and took my headphones off real slowly and turned around. And Zeus like brushed up on me again, because they told me I was going to be weed eating his pen. Told me he shouldn't be in there. But what they also didn't tell me was that Zeus is very cuddly and loves attention and loves being pet and hugged.
Yeah.
And so I ended up sitting on top of him while eating my lunch that day.
Like that's why I had a problem with horses, dude. I cannot trust something with the energy of a golden retriever, but that's the size of a fucking sedan. Okay, like
So,
that's why I don't like them.
You don't like horses?
No,
Get
not,
out.
not even
Go.
a little bit.
Bye.
No, I ain't leaving.
Nice to know you. It's like every time I start to like you, you say the dumbest shit like that right there.
But yeah,
Nice.
and like
I love horses.
I worked around some of their horses and stuff for a while too.
God, I love horses.
I can hold a pretty even temperament, so I'm great around horses. And then after that job, I did some stuff here and there, helping feed some horses, take care of some horses from time to time.
Yeah,
and
I
whatnot.
worked exclusively with horses.
I enjoy horses.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I'd go with my mother-in-law and my wife to go feed some horses for this one lady, there's this one horse, this one mare, Star, hated all of them. Hated any woman that walked into that pen. Loved me. I was the only one they let me just walk in, brush her tail, brush her mane, pet her a little bit, feed her, play around with her a little bit.
Yeah, horses are the best, right next to dogs.
What's your opinion on the walking glue factories?
Well,
Felt like that needed to be there.
currently in my house, I have a horse as well. I also have a miniature donkey named Donkey.
Really, it's just
What breed's your horse? What breed?
She's a paint.
Oh, yeah.
So we used to have another one named Gidget. She was half quarter horse, half thoroughbred. But she was young as well, and she was always running around. And as like from when we rescued her, she was just on like a half acre, which is nothing but dirt.
Man.
And that's it. And then
Yeah.
we ended up getting a contract filled out, and they used to work for Fuller's. It's like a barn to medium that you see on a 314.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave her to them. So it's like now, I don't know if they're using her as like a barrel horse
Yeah.
or whatever, but now she has a lot more potential over there.
Good.
And the state in the contract is, if they were ever trying to like get rid of her or whatever, she would go straight back to our house.
Well, sure.
And we also got potbelly pigs too.
I've always wanted an Appaloosa so that I can have an Appaloosa named Applesauce. So
You
can
think
be
that?
Applesauce to Appaloosa.
You think that until you have one,
Perth are pretty interesting.
but they're expensive.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
See, my wife, back before we had the kids.
She's a horse girl.
Oh yeah, my wife's just super into horses and stuff. And I told her, I was like, look, you have one free card to get me on a horse with you.
Have you ever rode a horse
Yes. I did not like it.
by yourself?
No. I mean, well,
No, I mean,
nobody
like-
was on the saddle with me. I was on it by myself.
You were
But-
so yeah, just
But
you, the
here's my
saddle,
thing.
the
If
horse.
there's no fucking steering wheel, I can't do it.
Oh, bro, no, there's no better feeling than when you and the horse become one, and it's
Giggity.
almost like I had a joke and I let it go, and
I
then you
didn't.
just want to but no, it's a great feeling, especially on the bigger horses.
See, I will say there was
Get
one
me on a
horse,
motherfucking
only one
Clydesdale.
horse I liked, and I can't remember what the
No,
hell
you think
his
that.
name
I know, they're
was.
huge.
And don't even ask me what kind of breed he was, but he was a big motherfucking horse. Okay.
Yeah.
Like could fucking kill me with a hoof. And I remember I was with Sarah one time when she was feeding the horses because we were gonna go do something right after or something. She had a job feeding horses for this lady because she was getting old and it was hard for her to do it all by herself, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I
Not
was sitting
Sarah,
on
the
a
lady.
bucket, playing on my phone, right? Just sitting there playing, and this asshole, who I told, by the way, and I walked up to him at one point. I went, "I don't like you. Stay away from me, okay? We got a deal." And I, went and left. This fucker comes up behind me stealthily, not a sound, and rests his whole head right next to mine, just watching my phone with me. He's just sitting there chilling, just right here,
Yeah.
because he knew I did not like him.
Yeah.
So but he was the only one I guess I could say I tolerated.
They can be real dickheads.
But yeah, no, but like I will say I enjoyed him because he would always just kind of hang out with me and like kind of follow next to me whenever I was walking around while Sarah was feeding horses.
One of my favorite horses was a 23-hand tall horse named Bubba. Some bitch was huge. Dude.
Yeah, sounds like a bubba.
He blacked out the sun. And I got to ride him, and I remember I was so scared to ride him. I've never rode a horse that big. And everybody's like, "Oh no, you're gonna love riding Bubba. He's a smooth ride, And I'll be damned, it was like driving in a Cadillac. I'm talking full bore, running his ass off. I've never felt it. Even his trot was smooth. Yeah. So it's like the smaller horses, they're really rough.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger the horses, the smoother the ride.
Yeah, my mother-in-law and my wife are still trying to get me on a horse. I don't ever
You
have.
still haven't gotten on a horse?
I've only been on a horse once,
You haven't lived.
and I just don't ever have the time. Like, it's hard to make the time to go with them on this kind of stuff. Like, it rarely happens for them nowadays. It's like maybe once a year they get on horses.
I'll be damned.
But I really want to.
Yeah.
Back when I used to live in North Carolina, me and my sister used to do horseback riding lessons.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, it was probably one of the greatest times of my life, but that's when I found out horses well, of course they can catch an attitude, because there
Yeah.
was this one horse that I would ride named Apollo.
You know what? I had a horse named Apollo too.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of breed he was because
Okay.
I was young.
He was a
Yeah.
bitch.
Mine was a quarter horse Mustang mix.
Now
I
people
just
are
know
gonna think I said
Apollo
that.
was just solid black
Yeah.
all the way around.
Okay.
And then they had this other like little miniature horse there, and his name, he or she, I don't know. The name was Lollipop. And of course, me being a little kid, I'm a horse. Get the lollipop killed. I wanted to ride on Lollipop just to see how it was. But the day when I finished riding Lollipop, I see Apollo over there, and he is making the biggest ruckus.
Oh
there
God, yeah,
is.
dude, they get jealous.
Yeah, and the biggest one was one of those draft horses like you see in the Budweiser commercials.
Yeah,
So I was riding one bareback, and as I kept on
that's kind
going,
of what Bubba looked like. Imagine a Clydesdale but black.
just kept on going, and it's like I started seeing everything sideways because I started sliding, and my legs are wrapped around the giant abdomen of this horse.
Yeah,
And it's like, I don't know how to get back up. I don't know how to get back up. But that's when I found out in their manes, they don't have any feeling in there.
No.
So you just grab it and
you just grab it and
push
push yourself
yourself
up.
back
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah.
But I like cows a lot better. My neighbor has these 2 cows named Bush and Light.
Brittany likes cows better. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pasture puppies.
Yeah, no,
You know
I was
what? No,
actually about to say,
while
it's
we're
like-
talking about animals and stuff, what would be like the most weirdest animal you've cuddled with?
I cuddled with a macaw once. I inherited a macaw.
Like a blue macaw?
Yeah. And she was awesome. Her name was Rowdy. And I'd never owned anything but I've never had anything but dogs, cats, and horses growing up. So this is my first time. And no, she loved to cuddle. So that's the weirdest animal I've ever cuddled.
Ty, you gotta have a dumb one.
Ethan's mom.
There's 3.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It'll probably have to be a boa.
A boa constrictor?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Malcolm, a
that's a
boa
thing.
restrictor.
That's that it's a real thing because even Travis, you all know Travis,
Yep.
he's the same damn way.
Yep.
And I'm like, snakes are not pets, bro.
Because especially
Just don't say that
if
too
y'all
loud.
haven't been to the Gator Farm in Grand Saline, that is
Travis took me. Yeah, no,
that's
he
the
made me
best
go.
place to go.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool there.
I like how they had the kangaroos there to where you can hand feed them.
I haven't been there in a long time. I didn't know they had kangaroos.
Dude, kangaroos are dicks, bro.
God, yeah. Have you ever seen 2 kangaroos fight?
It's brutal.
Box, bro.
It's like watching an MMA fight. Yeah, no, they blow their chest
And
out.
you know the thing with
They're
like
jacked.
if they're standing in like a body of water, don't go over to them because they're waiting for you to go in, follow them in so they can drown you.
Yeah, so they can drown you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gangsters of the
They don't eat
outback.
meat, do they?
Huh?
They're vegetarian, right?
No, yeah, no. They don't eat. They don't eat meat. They don't. They might not eat it, but they'll fucking kill you.
They got beef.
They might not eat it, but they've got it.
Okay, what about you?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like well, I guess
You're a
it,
bitch. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you
it'd have
haven't
to
lived
be
a life, it's cool.
It'd have to be the bearded dragon me and Sarah got.
Draco, the
Yeah.
wizard lizard.
Draco.
Oh,
Draco.
what now?
The bearded dragon. Sarah's
Really?
my wife's got a bearded dragon. She calls him Draco, but I think his full title is Draco Ronuruli Rotisif VII, named after one of Ethan's greatest fucking NPCs he ever made in Dungeons and Dragons.
He's a reoccurring multi-dimensional salesman.
Oh, okay.
He
He
my
sells
favorite
stuff
part
from.
about him-
He sells items from different campaigns I've run.
Yeah, like I was
Is
playing.
it kind of like the Flash TV series, the Doctor, like every season? It was the same actor, just a different.
Yeah,
version of
actually,
him?
Oh,
yeah,
Wells.
yeah, no, that's kind of how I
Professor
did it.
Wells.
Yeah, Professor Wells. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
I got the idea of him from Doctor Who.
Okay. Tight.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, but I have 2 animals. One that I accidentally cuddled with, and then one that I purposefully cuddled with.
Your first girlfriend and.
Go ahead, David.
Say, bitch.
No, that was
Okay.
that was my burner. He's
Oh,
like,
okay.
I cuddled 2 actually. It's
Well,
like,
I
okay,
mean,
so
if you want to be
first
technical, yeah.
Yeah.
But at a Boy Scout camp, I accidentally cuddled
Oh,
with
no.
a skunk. Didn't spray me or
Oh,
nothing.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, no, it crawled into our fucking tent, crawled into my sleeping bag, nestled right here, and dead ass was sleeping with me for a good solid hour.
He just wanted your body heat. That's all that was. Yeah.
I was petting him like he was my fucking cat.
Well, sure.
We just
he
chilled.
soft?
Yeah, kind of coarse but soft at the same time. It was really like, and I woke up and I was like, "That's a skunk. I'm just not gonna move."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember-
And he eventually left.
weren't we in the mountains in Arkansas?
Yeah. No,
You've
not
seen the
Arkansas, New
videos,
Mexico.
right?
You're right. Wahenepay.
Oh yeah, New Mexico.
You've seen the videos of skunks that have been like de-skunked and then raised like cats.
Yeah,
They use litter
yeah.
boxes and shit. Yeah.
Right. You know what pet I really want? Like, I guess you would classify as an exotic pet.
No one
Panther.
cares.
Well, no, okay.
I want a panther.
Well, no. River otter. I love river otters with a fiery passion. They're so great.
Capybara for me.
Don't get them confused with sea otters. Sea otters are psychopathic rapists. Okay.
They are rapists, yes.
It's horrible. I don't even get like you have the cute little cuddly river otter. They're so playful, and then you have the fucking sea otter, right? That'll fucking shiv you.
Grew up in the Bronx.
I want a bat. I just want a pet bat
We had pet bat.
because
We had a couple growing up.
yeah.
they're cute, cuddly little sky puppies, and take their guano and turn it into utensils.
Right. Our dad actually, when we were growing up, they rescued a vampire bat.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I just want a
Funny
fruit
enough,
bat.
we found that bat on Halloween,
Yeah.
which was the craziest
Wait,
fucking
you
thing.
never said your second odd creature to cuddle.
Oh shit, an elephant
How do you cuddle an elephant though?
on top of him. You just kind of lay there.
Wouldn't the elephant be cuddling you? Like somewhere right now, there's an elephant having this discussion with his friends, and they're like, "What's the strangest thing you've ever found yourself cuddling?" "Oh,
Trailer
dude,
Park Jesus, bro.
This one fucking human dude stunk like fucking weed, dude.
I wasn't smoking. I was like a teenager.
Dude smelled like weed, bro.
But yeah, no, it was we were doing some kind of safari zoo thing. That's
Where?
Super young. Golly, dude, somewhere. Fucking A, I was young.
Oh, it was a controlled environment, though.
Yeah, no, it was a controlled
okay.
environment. No, yeah, and so I got to like hug an elephant and play around with it. It did like circus tricks and stuff. You
I'm
know?
just imagining you out in the fucking Sahara, passed out drunk, waking up going, "God damn it, there's an elephant dick in my ass."
Jesus Christ, you're getting birthed out of a rhino. Oh, I've also gotten to pet and play around with tigers before. That was fun.
Danger kitties.
Yeah, I've gotten to pet a lion by accident.
What? Where you're in the Sahara, drunk off your ass? With
Oh
an
no, it
elephant
was a
dick?
very tame lion.
Okay.
But that was pretty crazy, scary, but crazy.
I bet.
And then I pet a skunk. Those are two danger animals I've pet.
I've gotten to pet a not a tiger shark, a lemon shark before.
What's that like? What do they feel like? Because like you see the videos and shark stuff, they look so shiny and smooth.
It was smooth.
But like the texture, though.
It's kind of hard to tell because like you put your hand under this cold ass fucking water at like some kind of some zoo places, aquarium places and stuff, and like it was slimy but not slimy. I don't know
I
how
always
to really
imagine it
describe
feeling
it.
like wet leather.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Or like oiled up leather.
Yeah.
I want a honey badger.
Why? They're so violent.
Are they really though?
Are they violent or did their environment make them that way? That's deep.
Yeah, look at Philadelphia, for example.
Like your mom. Does that count as number 4 since I kind of technically said it
You
first?
led me into it.
Yeah, no, no, we'll count that. Number 4.
Number 4.
Can you edit some fanfare in every single time I count it off?
But I think the wildest animal I've ever had though is this. It's like maybe about yay high, like maybe 2.5 feet tall, right? And she runs around cussing at me half the time, demanding
Christ,
fucking juice.
Your daughter's not that bad, bro.
She's a crotch goblin. Your
dude,
daughter is a
we'll-
fucking monster.
We'll have to go.
Yes.
We'll have to have an entire episode over parenting at one point.
Well, I've got stories.
Really?
You wouldn't think so, but I do.
I'll trade mine for a Pop Tart.
I have more god kids than you guys have kids.
I don't
Yeah.
doubt it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you're the godfather.
yeah, I am the godfather. And I've been in all their lives since they were born.
Could you imagine if The Godfather was made in Texas? Like the movie. Could you imagine how different that
I
shit would
can, and all I'm seeing is like white pointed hats and fucking rope.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you said in Texas.
Tony.
You didn't specify
Hey,
what part
Tony.
either.
They're on the wrong side of the fucking train tracks again, Tony. We need to go do something about it.
Tony.
Tony, that's the wrong goddamn fountain that boy just drank out of. So,
Whoa. Okay, so
That one we may have to cut that whole bit out.
the Godfather in 1940s with the Jim Crow laws, apparently.
Right.
Damn.
hey, I gave you guys that statistic earlier. I won't go any further than that.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Do we have any other topics we were going to
Yeah,
plan
bro,
on
there's
covering?
like 4 other topics, dude.
Oh.
God damn it, it's your fucking show, dude. Okay, so we went through the no college, failed college, complete college, favorite job.
Oh.
Corporate blue collar equals sweaty retail.
Yeah. What do you think about that
That's
statement?
so vague.
Okay. So,
Collect your thoughts, Ethan.
working at a corporate blue collar job is pretty much the same as just being sweaty retail.
What
So
do you
doing retail work
classify as
as
corporate blue collar?
working at a truck stop or an undisclosed location.
That's not sweaty retail?
No, I like equally like pretty much it is just sweaty retail.
No, that's what I'm saying though. What are you imagining when you say the words corporate blue collar?
Pretty much anybody that has a huge corporate overhead that has to dictate 90% of everything they do in a specific way.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
So like I'd imagine probably what it is to work for Encore Electric.
Jesus Christ, that's what you mean. Yeah. Okay. The linemen
Yeah.
out there. Yeah.
It was just a thought in my head. It was just like, working corporate blue collar is probably the same as like it's just if I did my job now,
Yeah.
just more manual labor.
Okay.
Like, Ty's blue collar now is not corporate.
Yeah, he doesn't have
At
he doesn't
all.
have to worry about the corporate oversight now.
I
which,
used to
as you
tell
said earlier, gives you a lot of freedom, right?
Oh yeah.
I used to tell everybody at work this when I worked at y'all's company. Y'all have the easiest job, one of the easiest jobs in the world. Y'all have cushion jobs. I have worked some shit jobs being in manual labor and construction. I've worked shit jobs. Y'all's job, super easy. Super easy jobs. I would say the corporate blue collar being like linemen, Encore, the guys out there making sure that our utilities are functioning 24/7.
It's
The guys
essentially somebody
making
in utility services.
right, the guys out there making the road calls, to
Being a
keep the
mechanic
trucks
at an
running that
O'Reilly's.
are giving us our produce. Right, I would say those are the sweaty jobs. I think honestly, retail.
Why do they never make a TV show called Sweaty Jobs? We only got Dirty Jobs.
Because if you Googled that, if it was a show and you tried to Google it to see who was streaming it, it'd be the hub.
That's fair. You know what?
Sweaty jobs.
You earned this one, David.
Thank you. Damn proud.
Oh, Ty, please don't Google that.
God damn it.
Told you.
Quote unquote, sweaty jobs generally refers to occupations that require physical exertion
So,
and
yeah,
often
I'd say
involve
retail's wrong.
working in hot or strenuous conditions, leading to significant. That's a big word.
How many syllables?
What's a syllable?
God damn it.
He's a mechanic, bro. He's not
Oh,
smart.
Right.
Ty's the
Perspiration.
smartest dumb person we know. Guarantee it.
Right? Like, you say such profound shit some days, and then there are other days where I'm just like, how did you make it out of the house today
A
with both
broken
of your
clock
shoes
is
on?
right twice a day. I mean,
Ty's clock don't even got fucking numbers on it, bro. We can't read them.
Right? It's just a stick thrown into a fucking bowl of SpaghettiOs. That's his clock.
hey,
Yeah.
you know what, bro? I'm just saying.
There's points north. Let's go. Time to go.
That's right.
But
No,
like-
I don't agree. I
like-
don't think blue collar equals sweaty retail.
I will
Because I
say,
think
like, big-
retail's way too easy.
No, I will say. But like, even with that point, right? With retail, it's simple, you know?
Yeah, it's very simple.
Such a simple job.
Humans
and
are
yet-
simple people, and retail's a simple job. It
and yet
just sucks to
people
be
are
in it.
such idiots when they're
Yeah.
working it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, there are some days I feel like I work in a fucking daycare
Do
trying
you
to keep
guys-
toddlers from killing themselves.
Speaking of people being idiots, the crux of the reason why retail sucks and people have such horror stories about it isn't
Customers.
because the job is hard. It's the interaction with the hordes of fucking idiots that come in with one misconception. Does anybody at this table know the true origin of the customer is always right?
In matters of taste.
In the matters of taste.
what?
The customer is always right in matters of taste. Essentially, what that saying was originally when it was said was, if a customer wants to buy the stupidest looking hat on the fucking planet, they're allowed to buy it.
Thank you. You know exactly. See, some people fuck up and say restaurants. It's not about restaurants. It was originally about clothing. The customer's always right in a matter of taste. If you want a bright blue, smoker's jacket instead of the beige one I suggested, nah, you're right. But over time, it got cut down to the customer's always right, which then infected the idiotic American mind to make them think, oh, well, hell, the customer's always right, son. I'm going to walk in the store, tell them right now I ain't happy, and they're going to have to take care of me. You're wrong. Buddy, no, we don't.
Right. I cannot stand the fucking customer's always right. Like, especially like, okay, so not a whole lot of places have fish 24/7, you know?
Oh, we're back on the fish again.
Oh, yeah.
God
I remember
damn
we
it,
talked about
man.
We're back on the fish again.
Jesus Christ, let it
I'm
go.
just saying, if you want a fish sandwich, I am not going to go out to the fucking pond, pull one out of the fucking, you know, with my bare hands and cook it for you. You know, just wait for it to come.
Why
back in
can't
season.
you just be like a regular white American man? Someone walks in, asks for fish, let them yell at you, swallow that anger, and then go lay hands on somebody later.
Like your wife.
I was not I wanted to say that, but I was afraid of what you would do, you son of a bitch.
Okay. I need you to understand something. If I even raise my voice too loud, I'm getting sucker punched. Like,
God damn it.
I know my place.
You
I
forgot to
make
put the
money, I
toilet
bring it
seat
home.
down. Come here. It's an ass whooping time now, boy.
I can't believe you said that. I held back.
I couldn't help it.
In a rare moment, I held back, and you went, okay.
But no, it's
Sarah's
like
going
this-
to listen to this one day and think
Right.
it's funny.
Yeah, she'll get a kick out
No,
of it.
I don't think so.
I know Sarah's fine. Like, yeah, no, but I'm probably going to get his ass beat.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, she calls my wife. My wife gives me an ass beating. I'm really into that. We're fine.
We had a revelation today. They
Single
both like
life.
getting pegged. Yeah, they both thoroughly enjoy it.
No.
But yeah.
I completely
like-
forgot what
But
we
yeah,
were
no, the
talking
customer,
about. I got
customer
thrown off
always
so
right
hard.
mindset just fucking fucks.
Well,
everything
and it's
else,
also
dude.
wrong. It's
Yeah.
also 100% wrong.
Right? Like, don't get me wrong. If it is within my power to do so, I will. You know?
People are Neanderthals.
Like, hell, I've had a dude order a hot dog from the store side of the travel stop I work in.
Sure.
Bring it over to me and ask me, it's like, hey, if I buy some bacon, will you wrap these hot dogs in bacon and deep fry them for
What
a
is
few
wrong
minutes?
with him?
Apparently it was fucking good, and he loves it. So I
I'm
was
sure.
like, you know what? Sure, you buy that bacon, I'll wrap these fucking hot dogs, and I'll go deep fry them for you. You know? Or like I'll
Sure.
have, like we used to do. There was this one guy that would come in on the overnight shift, and he didn't want to eat the bread. You know, he was trying to, you know, I guess cut out some fucking calories in his life or some shit. But he didn't like having his burger low carb, which just means wrapping it in lettuce. So what we started doing for him was making an inside out burger where we used the patties as the bun and just put everything in the center. Hell, I started doing it, and I gotta be honest, I liked it.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard.
Ty, I'd imagine you
no, it's not that
you
bad.
dealt with some dumb shit from customers with working
I've
on their
had to
trucks
go
and stuff.
break up the results of some dumb shit that they went through
Well,
after
because
you left.
like Ty doesn't have a filter. Ty is what we call socially retarded.
yeah, and neither did what's his name? The
Troy.
bald guy, Troy.
Yeah.
Between those two right there, I got a lot of walking in.
Yeah. So Ty, you probably dealt with a couple of dumb ones. What's like a really dumb one you could just remember off the top of your head? And you know, don't say anything bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys don't know what you asked him.
I know. No, I know.
It's only bad.
I would have to say it's because I was off the clock. God almighty. I know somebody called me. It was my day off, and I was at work. That a customer was being brought in bay, and he ran over one of my tool carts.
I remember this.
And then so it's like, okay. And it's like, it was just like a little Matco tool cart that my buddy Trevor gave me before he RIP. So I'm just driving up there, just trying to keep my cool. And then here's just some foreigner.
God fucking damn it, Ty.
Told you. I told you where this is gonna go, man.
And then so it's like, I'm trying to be calm about this. It's like, all right, well, you fucked it up. I
Mhm.
want my money.
That's right.
I pulled it up. This was the price of it. Now give me my money. He was like, just let me fix it. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. I've never seen anybody try to fix a twisted metal pretzel.
Oh God, yeah, man. Yeah.
And then it's because my patience just started to wane.
Mhm.
It's like, I'm trying to be civil about this.
See, big word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos for Ty.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm trying to be as patient as possible. Because I know it probably wasn't his fault. 100%. It was. And then so I just gave up. I just started getting in his face, started yelling at him, and then somebody called the cops to try and get this issue resolved. Officer came up to me asking if I was a driver. I was like, do I look overweight to you?
Which they almost all are. Yeah.
But long story short, ended up getting that resolved. But a lot of the other ones is matter of just pricing, because a lot of the foreigners that come around over here want,
To haggle.
yeah, they want to negotiate the
Yeah,
prices.
they think that they can haggle it.
I've
Yeah,
had
so-
them haggle in the
Like
store
we
side in
said it.
restaurants.
Yeah, like we set that price. Yeah.
And then they get mad for said price. And then they get mad at me for said amount of labor being high up. But it's like, well, my nickname was the Roach. I'm going to find everything wrong with it, and I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, why do you have to be so expensive? Why do you have to be so expensive? I was like, well, if you weren't such a dumbass, I wouldn't have to be fixing it. But probably the stupid ones was probably back when I worked at Taco Bell during my high school days.
Yeah, Ty was you were technically like a district manager of Taco Bell, right?
Mm-hmm. As an area coach.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of surprising.
It was.
You're like a beacon of hope for all of us.
He's also worked at a prison as a prison guard.
No, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was. I think that's a lot worse than any retail job, no matter what it is.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
no, I
I
will
don't
not
doubt
argue
it.
with that.
Yep.
That and military. Like, I'm not going to argue about that.
Like hats off to everybody that's in like manual labor jobs and fucking prison guards and all that shit. That shit's got to be rough.
But the best part about Taco Bell was like some of the new items that we got out. We get them like a couple weeks beforehand, so we get to try them out. It's like deep frying
Hell
burritos,
yeah.
like the. Y'all remember the chalupas, right?
Yeah.
We had one, a shell, but it was made out of fried chicken.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
It was pretty fucking
It
good.
was
I'll
so
be honest.
good.
And it's like, and we would chop them up, put them in the burritos, and then we try to like make our own batter
Oh, I
for
gotta
the
sneeze.
tortillas. Let's use. Let's use. And then we would
Don't let it happen
deep
again.
fry it. Bitch. Put so much cheese and meat inside of them. But as like before, make sure they didn't fall apart, we had to put butter on them and try to stick them together. and
Damn
Put
it.
them in the
You get two.
freezer. And then we
You've
would deep
exceeded your
fry 'em.
limit.
Yeah.
I gained so much weight at Taco Bell.
Hey,
And
it
I was-
happens sometimes. You know.
My senior year of high school, I was a manager of the place. And then having to work full time, it's like every 2 weeks, I was putting in over 100 hours while still going to high school, making more than a good chunk of teachers there too.
Yeah.
Telling me, it's like, oh, I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. I'm not going to learn the Pythagorean theorem from rolling up a fucking burrito. Like,
I mean, I'd argue no one needs to know that.
I still haven't used that to this day.
Never. No.
I know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Elon, my friend, Elon.
I can't believe you.
But the worst ones were always the gypsies.
I can see that.
Yeah, I had to deal with quite a few gypsies, which I'll probably
Oh yeah, all the time.
I'll save that for another episode because I got some stories about gypsies. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us for this episode of the Evening Shift Podcast. We're going to go ahead and clock out. Y'all have a good night.